Four Talladega men have been held accountable in federal court for their roles in the drug trafficking conspiracy.
Increasing shower and thunderstorm chances across East Alabama the next couple of days. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Carl Brady. According to U.S. Attorney Philip Williams, four Talladega men have been held accountable in federal court for their roles in the drug trafficking conspiracy. A jury recently found 31-year-old Tremarcus Fomby, also known as Slack, guilty of conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute more than 50 grams of pure methamphetamine. Fomby was tried alongside 44-year-old Flemings Chapman, also known as Boo Bang. Chapman pleaded guilty at the beginning of the trial to conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute methamphetamine. Two other men involved in the same conspiracy previously pleaded guilty. In July, 33-year-old Adarius Quayshawn Brown, also known as Eastside Jack, was sentenced to 15 years in prison after pleading guilty to conspiracy to possess and distribute more than 5 kilograms of methamphetamine. And 57-year-old Robert Houston Jr. pleaded guilty earlier this month to his part in that same conspiracy. The DEA, along with local and state law enforcement agencies, began investigating the Talladega area drug trafficking organization in January of 2024. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, Brown, Fomby, and Chapman later pooled money to purchase approximately 10 kilograms of methamphetamine. Brown, Chapman, and Houston later traveled from Talladega to Atlanta to purchase approximately 6 kilograms of methamphetamine. And on the return trip, law enforcement stopped Houston on Highway 21 in Talladega and seized nearly 4,600 grams of pure methamphetamine from his vehicle. Assistant U.S. Attorneys Gregory Demler and Scott Woodard prosecuted the case. Jacksonville city leaders are talking with a developer about the possibility of a new hotel locating in the northern part of the city. At his work session this week, the Jacksonville City Council heard plans for a 69-room hotel on Jack State property close to the university's baseball stadium. The $13.5 million building would be 4 stories tall and operated by the Cobblestone Hotel franchise. Company officials are asking the city for incentives to help with their financing, and those details are still being ironed out. Officials say they hope to begin construction on the hotel behind the new West Village complex this fall and have it completed by the winter of 2028. The Anniston City Council will hold a special called meeting next Monday morning at 11. The meeting will be held in council chambers on the second floor of Anniston City Hall, and it will be open to the public. City officials did not disclose the purpose of the meeting or the topic to be discussed, but the council does plan to go into an executive session right after the meeting. The Alabama Institute for Deaf and Blind is preparing for a change in leadership following a state audit that raised questions about federal funds. We'll have the details coming up after the break.
For 50 years, Waldrop Metal Buildings has proudly delivered American-made metal buildings, barns, and carports across the Southeast. Now we're celebrating by giving back all year long with monthly giveaways as a thank you to our customers. Visit our Facebook page to enter and be part of the celebration. Waldrop Metal Buildings, real, American-made steel.
Life doesn't stop for car service, and now it doesn't have to with the Ford Mobile Service Van from Buster Miles Ford. Our certified technicians come to you for oil changes, brake service, tire rotations, battery tests, and more. It's the same trusted service now delivered right to your driveway. Schedule your Ford Mobile service today at bustermilesford.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Following this summer's release of a state audit that raised questions about the use of federal funds, the Alabama Institute for Deaf and Blind has announced that its board and Dr. Dennis Gilliam have reached a mutual agreement not to renew Dr. Gilliam's contract as president. That contract is set to end next Monday, and no replacement has been announced. Gilliam became the 18th president of the AIDB in August of 2023. The audit by the Alabama Department of Examiners of Public Accounts found 4 areas of concern, including a federal grant of almost $265,000 for special education programs. The audit covered fiscal year 2025 and stated that some of the problems dated back 4 years. It also cited the Institute for following state rules that no longer apply. At its recent state convention, the Association of County Commissions of Alabama addressed the hot-button topic of data centers. Many Alabama cities and towns, including Anniston, have recently imposed a moratorium on such facilities over concerns of environmental damage and other potential impacts. Alabama state law gives zoning power to those municipalities, and that's how they can regulate the development of data centers. Since most Alabama counties lack any zoning powers, some opponents of the centers have asked that county commissions be given the power to block data centers outside city limits. The association adopted a resolution opposing the granting of such targeted industry-specific zoning authority to county commissions. Instead, the members are calling for a comprehensive approach to enhance the county commission's role in strategic and productive growth in Alabama's unincorporated areas. When we come back, 2 area fire departments are learning to work together with a joint training program.
Are you game day ready? WM Grocery has everything you need to fire up the grill. Hot dogs, brats, sausage, ribs, juicy steaks, fresh ground beef, and chicken. Plus, all the grill accessories you need to make your tailgate a success. Wherever you're tailgating, stop by and see us in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and Piedmont. WM Grocery, where game day begins.
Hi, my name is Edith Couch, and I'm a patient at Good Hydrations. Well, I've known Dr. Sneed, and I've known the people at CARES ever since I moved here from Atlanta. And so I had told him about my infusions that I got because I went all the way to Birmingham. These are friends, and they're also very caring people. They asked me questions, asked me what I wanted, told me what they had to offer, what they thought would be best for me given my health situation. And so I've been coming here ever since the first trial one that I did with them.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Anniston Army Depot and the City of Anniston firefighters recently conducted joint fire attack training during a controlled burn of a residential structure, reinforcing the importance of a mutual aid agreement the depot has with surrounding municipal fire departments. Lee Beatty, the depot's chief of Fire and Emergency Services Division, says the exercise created a stronger, more coordinated emergency response system that is mutually beneficial, especially during incidents that exceed the capacity of a single department. He added that scenarios like the residential structure controlled burn simulate realistic emergency conditions that require communication, teamwork, and quick decision making. The training allows firefighters to become familiar with each other's equipment and emergency procedures. Historic Main Street Oxford was recently recognized at the 13th Annual Main Street Alabama Awards of Excellence banquet. The organization was selected for an Award of Excellence in the Public-Private Partnership category for the Downtown Oxford Zoning Overlay Project. Hunter Gentry, Director of Economic Development and Main Street Oxford, says zoning overlay began 5 years ago in collaboration with the Oxford Building Services Department. He describes it as a tool that encourages new investment while protecting the character that makes downtown Oxford unique. Also at the Main Street Alabama banquet, the Oxford High School Ambassadors Program was named a Main Street Hero. That honor came from Main Street Oxford, which cited the group's ongoing community involvement. Amherst is opening a new branch in the center of Jacksonville State University's campus. The new location at 802 Pelham Road North will offer several ATMs with 24-hour access, along with staff members available to assist with financial needs. Jack State's faculty, staff, and students are invited to the grand opening and official ribbon-cutting ceremony, which will be held Thursday morning from 8:30 until 11. Amherst will also be giving away exclusive Cocky bobbleheads to students, faculty members, and the Gamecock community to celebrate the new location. Well, John Holder is in the EAN Weather Center, and he's got our local forecast.
Carl will back the temperatures off just a little bit over the coming days and increase the rain chances. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
A few clouds moving into East Alabama ahead of showers and thunderstorms late this afternoon. But before all the rainfall and storms arrived, we had plenty of sunshine, and that drove the temperatures up today. Here is the EAN Weather Cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston, and here at the EAN Weather Center today, 92 for the high. That is actually a little bit above the average for this time of year. 67 for the low. Again, that's a little bit below the average for late August in Alabama. Coming up for the rest of the way tonight across the region, a few more showers and storms out there. Rain chance the rest of the way about 40%. The low overnight will be 70 degrees. Coming up tomorrow, increasing rain chances as we talked about. 76 degrees with a mix of clouds and sunshine at 9 in the morning. At 12 noon tomorrow, I think we could have some rainfall even as early as lunchtime, 85. And then tomorrow afternoon, about a 50-50 chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of those could be strong. Could have some lightning out there with some of those, obviously. 3 o'clock tomorrow as folks are getting out of school. A storm around, 91 for the high tomorrow afternoon. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. We'll see a 50-50 chance of rain tomorrow, about a 40% chance of rain on Friday, and then we go back to really typical summertime weather for the weekend. 91 on Saturday, 88 on Sunday, 90 degrees again on Monday. All of those days, just a small chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm with the heating of the day. Classic summertime weather. And again, we'll keep that forecast going into the middle part of next week. Highs in the low 90s, nighttime lows in the low 70s, and about a 1 in 5 chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm across the region. The other day we looked at what's coming as far as temperatures go for the next couple of weeks. This will take us all the way through the Labor Day holiday weekend, looking for precipitation outlook, and it looks like we're going to be near normal for most of the United States, except for out west where they're going to see an increase in rain activity. Here for the eastern part of the country, for the most part, we're going to see basically near normal. That means late afternoon, early evening, scattered showers and thunderstorms with the heating of the day right on through the Labor Day holiday weekend. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Thursday weather at a glance. When we come back after the break, more EAN Local News with Carl.
Discover the elegance of fine jewelry at Couch's Jewelers. From timeless diamonds to stunning gemstones, every piece is crafted to perfection. Experience the quality in person. Your next treasure awaits. Visit us today in Anniston.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.